Oh, hello, friends. Didn't see you there. Welcome to all-time highs on For All Audiences. Who would short all-time highs? Who would do such a thing? Technically not at the high. We're near the high. Technically, we've just put in a lower high near the high. I've been shorting. I'm green. This is a funded account on TopStep day one. I chose the consistency one. I'm greedy. Be honest with each other here. I want more payouts in shorter amounts of time, knowing the consistency is tough. But last week I took a payout out of a consistency account and out of a standard account. Those are both gone now. We don't have to talk about that. Talked about it yesterday. They're gone now. Oil is not helping us with this move. Let's go back to the Daddy Mac. Welcome to Where's the Market? Everything's gone. I guess maybe the market's closed. No, we're way the fuck up here. Hello, all-time highs in the pre-market. Now, why am I sus of all-time highs in the pre-market? It wasn't on data. It wasn't on news. Maybe a little bit of news, a little bit of a ren. Maybe things are going good. I don't know. Maybe things are going good. I'm gonna go ahead and just close. We're testing the top of the prior breakout. Moving my stop down to that wick high. I think we can see more downside here. I see the VIX starting to do fun things. All right, so all-time highs, small-time smash. Yeah. This is the EMA bounce that I was a little worried about. We've been riding that EMA all day, but maybe this is the time. Maybe this is the time that the bounce fails. We'll find out. I could definitely stop out around 28,555. That's 20 points down from here. All right, now I'm pushing up just a little bit because this could just be an EMA test from below on the follow-through downside. All right, there it is, testing that EMA. Where's the VIX? VIX must be way down, right? Not really. It's kind of the same range as yesterday. We're like prior day low, barely testing it, above it for part of the day. What the hell's going on in the VIX, man? That makes no sense. Maybe it's a short squeeze. Maybe that's the VIX mechanics. Oil, on the other hand, crashed overnight. But regardless of this, let's see, how do we do overnight? Who shorted oil at the close yesterday? Let's just see. Perhaps somebody in the know caught that 14% dump in one night. That's one trading session. That's in this is like 6 p.m. to fucking 7 a.m. You got a 12-hour trade there. You could have made billions of dollars if you knew what was going on. Okay. UVXY seems to be rejecting the pivot. That's not necessarily good for my short. Let's go ahead and just check in on the UVXY chart over here in Rocket Scooter land. Shout out to Matt, Rocket Scooter Matt. Oh, VIX got a little bit of a biz ounce. 3650, still the same for, all right, do a quick refresh. Looks like these levels are the same from yesterday. Isn't that correct? This is SPY, don't get upset. There it is. Yeah, same as yesterday. 3673. Slight adjustment from yesterday's level. 70. Watching this bounce over here, seeing what direction it's going to choose to go. Let's check back in on the trade. Building, but still below the EMA and still below this very wicky breakout. I wonder if maybe this was just a little bit of a liquidity grab up above to take us back down to this liquidity situation down here. Two ginormous candles. I don't do the ICT, I don't do the IFVGs, whatever, but I do know that a lot of action happened here, so happened quick. It would make sense to me that we would come back and just revisit that level again, maybe even just the top of that range, and that's again around 550. We have an EMA interaction that could happen around 555. That's my target for this trade. Who would short the all-time high? This guy. This guy. All right, EMA test. See how it fares. Failing the EMA test from below makes us happy. I know that doesn't match the music at all, but the music is great for shorting. The UVXY is not great for shorting. Fucking with my emotions right now. Oil as well. This 95 level on oil is going to really be the gatekeeper for ups or downs from here. 95 is the watch, and this 94.50, which was prior week low. I reckon that's deserving of a chartreuse. Chartreuse! Although it's a little bit peach. A little more peach than I would prefer. Chartreuse! There it is. 95, 95, 94, 50. On watch, on oil. We're still in an oil-dominated, headline-dominated market, I believe. And I think that oil has a little bit of a trick up its sleeve after getting walloped last night. Don't love this candle if you're long. This is on a 2-minute EMA tap. Long rope on the hanging man. Heading to 570s. Oh boy. Getting spicy here. Oil lost the 95 level. That could propel the market northward. VIX getting a little rejecty. Oil getting a little rejecty. That could really launch us. It could launch us. Watch out. Caution. On the other hand, I think VIX holding 36 and oil holding 95 is doom for the market. That's why I'm short from all-time highs. Oh, the UVXY gapping downside. What will happen at the 36 test? Looks like we're getting the busy bounce over there on the 5-minute. Pardon me. We're above the EMA on the 5. Testing it again on the 2. This is where we sold from before. We're above the top of that wick. I think we're bouncing all. I think we're bouncing. 94.91, 94.89 on oil. Oil's fucking us over on this trade. That's okay. Music is very inspiring for me to short the all-time high. An impossible mission. Only one idiot would take it on. Oh, VIX! Oh, hello, VIX! Let me open up your stops for the VIX to do a little VIXing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. At resistance. You get a little head and shouldery. You know, I love a head and shoulders. It's not just because I had dandruff when I had short hair. I just love a head and shoulders. Let's get drawing. Let's get drawing. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. They're always a little crooked, but then again, so is everyone. Jordan, the all-time high. Build out that right shoulder, everybody, and stay below the head. Break above the head would invalidate this entire thesis. I would have been stopped out if I had left my stop over that EMA. Let's just see what happens. I like the VIX reaction, and I see oil just not giving it up yet. I mean, sort of giving it up, not totally giving it up. Would have gotten stopped out by the green candle. Now my stop goes back to where those buyers failed, at the same level where the buyers failed last time. This could have been a newsy thing. Because if we break above, I'll even put it here at that wick. 950. Give you the zoom in. I'm confident on this short. If we get above this wick, we're going to all-time highs some more. I don't want to be shorting more. If we get above wherever this wall that's been created, I want nothing to do with it, man. What I do want is I want to take this down at least to the 60s. Give me the 60s and I'll get out of here. Get out of your way. Oh, but oil. Like I told you, it's all going to be about 95 on oil. We're currently fucked on oil. Exactly how I felt yesterday when I filled up my car. God damn it, oil. I trusted you. Back in the 70s, it doesn't like the 80s. My stop is at 89.75. do like what I see out of oil. I do like. There we go, oil. There, do your thing. Do your thing. Come on, VIX, do your thing. Oh, but if you just fade, then we're only gonna bounce again. All right, we're down to the bottom of the 70s, looking for 55, 55, 55. Just kidding. I'll probably take profit when we get to 64. Ha! Oh, the fucking bottom wick, you motherfuckers! Come on. All right, I had confidence in this short. I'm taking my profit. Fuck y'all. Took my profit. I got closed at 75. God, come on, TopStep. I see the VIX rejecting off the pre-market high. I see oil fucking around. I don't want anything else to do with this stupid trade. You guys can fuck off. Watch us dump it to 55. See, like, as much as I love Head and Shoulders, I also have to note the inverted head and shoulder appearing on the 2-minute chart. Not a good thing to be short against at all time highs. It's not getting up there, though. VIX, what are we doing? Oil. Oil. Caution. I know you just want to short it again, don't you? But we can't do it. Confluence is not there. Oil's being stupid. Previous week low at 94.55. It's our last hope for an oil bounce. Oh, look at this. EMA is pointing downward. Makes me just want to short it. All right, I'm shorting it again. I did it again. Okay, now time for oil to make its move. I'll just put my stop at break even. This could bounce bigly at any moment. All right, oil's doing a thing. Move my stop up at least to the EMA. Fine, $7.50 of risk out of my profits on the day. But I saw the VIX just gap above that pre-market high and prior day low. That is a go, and I reject it. Oh, it hurts so bad. All right, that's destroying my thesis. It's devastating to my case. Well, anyway, what I was saying was a gap above that pre-market high would be pretty bad for the market. I'm just going to take my profit. $2 profit. Fuck y'all. Who would short the all-time highs for $2? This guy would. $2 is $2. I'll take it. Getting out of the trade. Getting out of the way. My thesis got wrecked. Stupid VIX. See? See? Sometimes we gap above resistance and we go, go, go. Sometimes we gap above resistance just because we were teasing. We're just teasing. I didn't mean it, y'all. I was just teasing. Okay, all right. Closed it at 75. We're at, okay. Oh, rejecting the EMA again. God damn it. Oil, you roped me in again, you salty bitch. Probably not that salty. Put in that bottom. Do it. A little bit of a bull trap. Yeah, it's getting spicy here. VIX didn't give it to me. Maybe oil will give it to me. I should define risk. Just get the top of the range again. 67. 67 of my hard-earned dollars. That's really worth the top $90. Short 2 micros from the 70s. Still wanting to see the fucking 50s. Oh, but oil, you. All right, that's where oil must bounce, is off that prior week low. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. See if I'm right or wrong. Are we going to get squeezed here? Are we getting squeezed? There we go. Heading downside. Lots of buyers hiding down there. Ooh, getting spicy. See the oil bounce. See the oil bounce manifesting. Let's manifest. Feeling oily. There it is. There's the short working out. I'm out of 3 out of 4 in the profit. Yes, thank you, oil. I take back everything I said about you, although still don't trust you. That's why I took my profits. Fuck y'all. All right, 200 on the day. 198.32. It's all just a big bull flag. Let's be honest. We got a bull flag on top of a bull flag. It's a tough place to be short from when you're near the bottom. I shorted from the high, all right? For the record, these have all just been scalps. I take my offer you for 1 second. 1 second. Finally get that trip down to 57 now. Is much less juice on this vine, a lot less meat on this bone. Going from 70 to 57 is only a 13-point travel. And within any moment, you could just rip up to the all-time high. So, I do see the double toppiness. You can't ignore it. I do see the oil bounciness. The market doesn't seem to care that much. Even if we were to fall down, we'd still have this EMA tap waiting for us below at the 50s. That's why I got out of the way. Where'd I get closed? 72. Bottom of the fucking... I thought it was the bottom. Oil starting to look compelling on the what? That's the chart to watch. Silly. That is the oil bounce. Shall I get short again, masters? No, because we got the 58 EMA tap below that can just launch us out of this big old bull flag. Not taking it, not chasing the short, not gonna do it, practicing my restraint because I think we go up from here. I get excited about the head and shoulders pattern. I know you get excited about the head and shoulders pattern, but we can't trust it. I'm not losing my head over a head and shoulders. Quote me on that. I just realized, am I out of focus? I know nobody's watching, but I feel like it might have been blurry this whole time. Sorry. I mean, maybe it was better when it was blurry. I don't know. Ah, oil, you unpredictable minx. There's our 60s tap. This is a potential long entry if we see further rejection. Further rejection. There's your long entry. Will I take it? No, because I didn't take the fucking short. Shall we bounce? No, the VIX getting continuation. It was a good short after all. I just didn't trust it. I start to see some kind of a top wick. You know what? I got long here. Look at VIX Prime. Top wick. Oh, gapped up though. Tricky. Very tricky. So far I'm liking this bounce, but it doesn't have a lot of legs. It's got only little legs. It's got no legs. It's got only very little legs. He's gonna wreck you because he's only got little legs for the bounce. Okay, fix. Okay. Oil. Okay. Definitely battling at this level here. Oil's getting the bounce. Starting to fade out of the bounce. Starting to fade. All right. Taking my profit.
Order filled.
Out of one.
Order
Out of
filled.
two. $4 profit. Actually, I think that might have been like a 60-cent loss. Ah, the VIX did reject where I wanted it
Order
to.
filled.
I'm back in. Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in.
Order filled.
Fucking these fills are garbage. All right. Well, anyways, you see my plan on it. Now, oil again below that pivot gets real good on the market. Real good for you. Out of one in profit. The other one stops to break even. Technically a red trade. Thanks, oil. Get fucked.
Order filled.
We lost we lost $3 in pennies, $3 in change from our awesome shorts by flipping long. I'm still watching oil for the long confirmation here. UVXY's got to chill. VIX is already chilling. Oil's got to chill, but this again, very bouncy area for oil. Nope, it's under the level. It's under the level. VIX is under the level. Sorry, oil under the level. 94.60. Stay under there. It bounced. No. Fuck. UVXY, watching close, very close. This could just be further shortings from these levels. Out of 1 in profit. Now we've recovered the previous loss, and the rest will be stops at break even, which take us to an even $200. Depending on the fucking fill. It's now at least a standing order, so I shouldn't get too wrecked on that fill. Let's see where this goes. We're testing the EMA from below. I previously shorted from this concept. I see the VIX with a bit of a morning star. And we take $15 a profit. Got this. This is a cool candle. This is a cool candle to be long from. It's a good reversal candle. I like it on the 2-minute from support. We just gotta get over that EMA. This is the same EMA that's underneath the shoulder of the head and shoulders that I told you to disregard, even though it's totally playing out the way that I said it would. All of these things can be true. All right, I'm out. Definitely sellers lurking above here. This could have just been a push above. I would love to see the market go to all-time highs. I'm rooting for you, market. I'm rooting for you. I'm just out of my longs. It's new high a day on the P&L. You're welcome. Oh, I see oil with a little bit of red. Look at the exit on the long. Can't help but notice the levels don't lie. Still think up is the way, but I'm glad I took my profit when I did. See green, take green. See foam green. Chartreuse. That's how you get there from A to B. You're welcome. Okay. Oh man, you can't see shit. I don't know why everything had to get fucking restarted today. That's the charts I'm trying to show y'all. I'm watching this stupid oil chart, just yapping a lot about the level. That was the level we were under it for a second, but then we bounced, even though the market bounced too. Off of these two EMAs, which are currently fighting each other, I got out at the top of that week. Let me just see. Let's just see. This is purely for braggadocious purposes. People at 75. Told me at 75 twice. He's not updating. Nope. All right, 12:39. That was when it happened. I was filled at 75 again. Top of that wick is 76, 75. I do see the UVXY rejecting off nothing in particular. This is apropos of nothing on the UVXY. I don't trust it. I'm gonna sit out and wait and see if this head and shoulders I've been talking about actually happens. We could go pretty much as high. I mean, we could even probably breach above that wick at 587. Oh, I took my profit at 75. It tastes so good to not fuck with all of those levels up there where the high is. All-time highs. Not quite. But if you believe in fractalism, I dare say similar patterns. You know, I'll even... Holler head on that one. It was an obvious one this morning. I was walking my dogs, not trading, so fuck y'all. Glad if you caught it. Head and shoulders. Man, we got it. All right, I'm making a list. This is important. I'm making a list of not journaling my trades. That is pointless. Not true. This video is a bit of a journal, theoretically. Come on. To have... We had a list of AI song ideas. Ha ha ha! Push it up to the 80s. I don't want to see, if I'm really a believer in the head and shoulders, you don't want to see it above 87. 87 sort of kind of invalidates my theory, but not with these two confluences happening. We got UVXY over a level. I mean, we're not at these levels. We were above these yesterday and still fucking went. So, fuck if I know. My indicators are all over the goddamn thing. I don't know. But just see, you can even see it. You can see the head and the shoulders. I'm not shorting off of it, but I'm also appreciating that my drawings might have a little bit more relevance than I even gave them credit for. Glad that I got long off of that bounce. Told you I would. But the move, I think, is done. Caution. Caution flag is out on the double head and shoulders double top. That's got to be, you know, it's got to mean something. VIX fucking around. Oil back above 95. I would have thought that would have wrecked the market. Strong the market is. Strong the market is. It'd just be a 95 tap, which would then propel the market higher above the head and shoulders pattern. The VIX seems to be starting to play along. VIX prime testing prior low of day. And that's what we're looking at. But there's so many EMA bounce opportunities to take us downwards. Oil above 95 again. Again, it makes it compelling short. If not for this EMA, this is on the 5-minute over here. Look at this 20 EMA. Once they crossed above and the 9 crossed above the 20, it's been a long ever since. Only 2 taps, and both have worked. But, you know, you could take that short off of the 80s, where we were failing from 84, and you could take it down to 60. 14 points is not that much. I don't like it. So, again, 60, supportive, until we are proven otherwise. Oil, hell of a bounce off our level. Hell of a bounce, Kate. Hell of a bounce. All right, AI song ideas. We definitely need a head and shoulder song. The notion of this is it's going to help me stop singing as much. So we need shorten all-time highs. Shorten all-time. And then we definitely need a head and shoulders. And I'm thinking, concepting, this is just a brainstorm, there's no bad ideas. I'm thinking that it's going to be a salt and pepper themed, head and shoulders themed crossover mashup event. There's your 60 tap. If you're feeling longish, this is your opportunity to get back in. I'm not. Like I said, VIX and oil tell me short. EMA's on the 15. I have on another screen. It's supportive. They tell me long. No confluence. No confluence whatsoever. Now, if oil gave me a big old dumperoo here, I could have confluence for a long. But oil ain't getting it. Oh, wait. No, okay. I'm thinking about getting long. Thinking about it. I'm seeing VIX prime and UVXY with a rejection while oil has a rejection. It is over 95, which is concerning. All right. Head and shoulders starting to play out. Check out the 15 though. 25 support. 535 support. 5 minutes a little damning. We're into the 50 now. Short would have definitely played out if you took that 80. Look at the candle. The candles, can't lie. Entering in a little bit of the prior breakout area off of the head and shoulders, playing out as advertised. Glad I didn't take it either direction. Oil got quite a boost there. Glad I didn't get long. Now we're in the 545. Let's race back to the 10-minute. Remember 533 giving us a little bit of 10-minute support. Let's see if we go 533, 531, if that might be a place to go long from. The VIX, very bouncy, oil, very bouncy. None of that makes me want to go long. I'm ready though. I'm an opportunistic bear bull. Not seeing any of the bottom wicks. So all of these other candles that have really cool bottom wicks, those formed like instantly. They did slowly come back up. There's your 38 tap. I don't know, guys. I really like this 19 area down here a lot more. 40, it's not quitting. 95.50 oil. Oh, rejection 95.50. Okay, I jumped in the long. Jumped in. Oil stays below 95.50 and I'll be your best friend, oil. No, not staying. I like seeing an oil rejection. Could be a false move. direction or other. So, for review, support at 535. I'm just gonna get out of one there. It's too whippy. See green, take green. See foam, green, chartreuse. Love the top wick on the oil. We are still way up there though, so this might not be a real bounce. Love the top wick on the UVXY off the prior month. What is it? Prior month? No. Oh, you Vixie Vix. You wanted to just see. You just wanted to test. It was just a little poke. Hey, hey. Hey, April, you wanna get down with the VIX like you did last month? Hey, April, you wanna have some VIX in your life? Oil, fuck off. We're gonna get stopped out. Half of our long thesis is wrecked. Oil push. Stopped out. High of the day, nonetheless, on the P&L. It's a baby P&L, I know. It's like a child's arm. $200. I like the potential bottoming pattern. If we get another green candle, I'm going to chase it. Oil, yep. Oil's got to do the thing. There's oil doing the thing. Okay. Facing this up. Taking one off. That's an $8 profit. I'm not going to be picky. It gives me a little bit of time to position my stop at break even. We still have that green EMA up above pressing down upon us. 5 minutes got it too at 58. Big resistance above. Stop's got to be in, guys. Stop's got to be in. So you take one off and then you put your stop in. So if you get stopped out, you can say to yourself, yeah, but at least I took a little profit first. Get above these 50s. It's going to be party time. I love what I see from the VIX, but it could be supportive off of its own EMA. Bottoming pattern, looking great for the long. Will it get continuation above the 50s to 60s? We're in 53. Oh my. Oh my. Oh no. No, down we go. A little bit more buyers, a little more. Nope. No buyers. No balls. No balls. No buyers. No balls. We're just scalping around at all time highs. Big rejection off the EMA. I was hoping it would be a bottom of the push. Still interested down at 21. This is the 10-minute chart. Still supported from 36. That rejectee from 56. 20-point range. Not that helpful. Oil definitely not helping the market at all. Watching VIX to see if we get further rejection from that prior month low. That could be another opportunity to get long. Top wick from the oil would be fun. Oh. All right. I got long one off the top wick from the oil 96 test. And we're right on support. I will get more long as we get closer to the... Oh, okay.
Order filled.
Doing what I said. Just doing what I said. Getting more long the closer we get to this little EMA cluster. I don't know if it's on your screen. There it is. Because that's where we're going to bounce from, y'all. Those lower down EMAs that we haven't even tickled yet. We just did a little tickle. Just a little tickle. All right, I'm out of 2. I'm out of 2 in profit. Not fucking around. We're not fucking about. We technically didn't hit the EMAs. We could still go lower. That's why the stop is where it is. I think this was the bottoming. Not necessarily a song I want to write. Just for the record, I don't know if I want to attach my name to the bottoming, which sounds like a horror movie that you don't want to take a date to. Maybe you do. Hey, maybe you do want to take a date to the bottoming. It's like The Conjuring, just a little bit more. I'm just gonna let you fill in the blank. 30s, not as supportive as I wanted them to be. There we go. Come on, let's get back into 40s. Back into the 40s. Turning the candle green would be swell. ES also hit its 20 EMA on the 15. That's fun. VIX, oil, both heading the right direction. Finally. Finally. I'm gonna just move my stop up a little bit. Little bit. I see this candle trying to turn green. I would love to be a part of that if it does turn green. So I'm not gonna be too aggressive with my stop there. I would love to see the candle turn green. Turning green. Turning green. Turning green. Turning green. It stopped when it was red. You motherfucker. You didn't turn green, you turned red. You're a long-legged hanging red hanging man. What does that mean? It means we gotta lower our stop. It's an enviable position. I'm gonna be careful with it. The VIX and the oil are doing the thing that I wanted them to do. I'm even gonna move my stop down because I will add to this position, y'all. I'm not shorting the all-time highs. We're going long at all-time highs. So much EMA support. VIX below that pivot, yet the market downward. Somebody explain it. Help me understand it. Goddamn mystery of the ages. Everything down? Is that where we're playing now? Everything down? Something's lying again, I reckon. Something is lying. Another 15. Okay, 522 is really where we want to get busy. Just one micro. We're not going to get... All right, I added one. I added one at 28. It was a bad ad. Not proud of it. VIX is finally doing the thing. Come on, let's go. Oil, do the thing. Yes, that's the bounce we wanted, ladies and gentlemen. The stop has moved to break even. We're not fucking about. Still, this EMA, good, right? Yes. Good, supportive, yes. I'd say so. Supportive, yes. Oh, God, can we get any continuation? Oil is the thing that's holding this market back right now. Oil is the thing that's fucking us. Look at that 15-minute 20 EMA. The 15 to the 20. Have to respect that. Gotta respect the game, the 15-20. 23, my cost basis is 28. There's the push. Give us a push. Oh, so good. No more bottom wick, I noticed. Did all the sellers disappear? Where's all the sellers? Where did the sellers go? Right now, if we stay above 35, my thesis is strong, y'all. This EMA above, still problematic. Oil. Watching close here. Long from 28. Above 35, I stay bullish. All right, oil, give me that evening star. Give me the evening star doji. All right, moving my stop up. Just trying to have some fun, y'all. This could be so bad. This is gonna be so demoralizing and boring. Demoralizing. You gotta have a little bit of fun when you can. 15-minute EMA. I told you it was supportive. Oh, oil, you mother! Okay, we're watching the 96 level on oil. Another EMA rejection off the 2-minute? I don't love it anymore, guys. I don't love it anymore. Oil gets one more shot at 96, I guess. So far, so good. Music is not helping. Really, I need like some fucking show tunes or something. At 53 is the problem. Get above 53, you can finally have some fun with this position. Son of a, there goes the VIX on the bounce off of nothing. Yikes! Alright, I'm out. 96 breach on oil. Finally getting to my EMAs though, that's fun. No longer have the confluence that I previously had, but I will go long, fine, off my EMA tap. Oh, there's the EMA tap. That's where I really wanted to go long from. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Big work on the VIX, big works on the VIX. My EMAs are holding me, but I'm gonna get out of this position pronto. Oil above 96.
Order filled. Order
All right, we're in profits. We're in profits. We're along one from the big itty bottom. Smacked it on the bottom. All right. That's not the image you were going for. The VIX is still doing shit. Man. That's the push that I like, but we're just going to reject off this EMA again, probably. Definitely grab some liquidity down here. You notice the volume increasing. Shout out to my volumetric friends out in the world. Ugh, gotta get above the EMA. 51 is the ultimate boss here. 45, first boss. Could dip back down there. I'm just gonna put my stop there at $16. Fine. It's knife insurance. Look at the UVXY rejection. Look at the oil rejection. I'm watching real close. Oil 96. All right. UVXY is doing the thing I wanted it to do. Oil's doing the thing I wanted it to do. All right, we're above 40. 46-ish is our next boss. Next boss, 46-ish. I'm just taking my profit. Taking my profit. We're not fucking about. We're not fucking about. I did smack the bottom, tickled the bottom even. Riding this EMA down, that's just using good judgment. See green, take green, see foam green. Chartreuse. The 49 level is really where the boss is right now. So, I got filled at 39. God. All right, fine. Fine. I thought I got the top of the wick at 42, but fine. Now, getting on top of this EMA could be an interesting chase long. Chaise long, if you will. But the VIX can't make up its mind. Oil is looking extremely destructive, which I love. But it's also a little sticky up there near 96, so it's a high risk trade unless the oil puts in a red candle. The thesis is oil down, VIX down, market up. That's the thesis. Clearly it worked overnight. VIX looking poppy. Oil sticky up at the high. Oh, there's the red I wanted to see for oil. Can we get more? 15-minute EMA is holding. And we know it's actually a cluster of EMAs on the 2-minute as well. Do we chase this long is the question. I need to see more red from the VIX. More red from oil is good. Bottom wick, not great. This could be a little bit of a bull trap. Careful, y'all. It's caution. We're still below this EMA on the 2-minute. It's really tough to want to continue to chase along when we've just... This is exactly of... oh, look. It's time to draw again. There's a Vommy Dolphin to the downside, you guys, with an extra little top fin. Fin. Blah. Okay, VIX Prime. Big level, 1720 test. If I see a rejection on the 5-minute, I might go long. Oil looks cool. Still riding this EMA to the downside. I don't know, you guys. I don't know, you guys. I might just kind of like keep my profits for the day. All right. Oil did the thing. I'm long 1 micro from the EMA this time. Where we prior resistance, will it become support? Definitely got to get above the 43, then above the 49, then above the 56. That's our path to greatness. There's 47 already. Can we get above the 49? No, slapped at the 49. Can we make it up to the 50s? Will fortune favor the bold, going long at the all-time high? Because that's exactly what brave people do. 50, the ultimate boss. I like the oil rejection. It's so sweet. Get under that stupid EMA. Does oil trade on the fucking EMAs now? Somebody stop me. 47. Get above 50. No. It's trying. Oil did what it was supposed to do. VIX is doing what it was supposed to do. The 50 boss remains. Can we defeat the 15-minute 9 EMA? 49s. 50. We kissed 50. 51, 52. We're pushing. Oh,
Order
bottom wick
filled.
on the VIX makes me take it out on the EMA tap. I got filled at 52.25. Fuck off. Why did I get out of my awesome long there? For profit. I'll tell you why. Oil, after a beautiful 96 rejection, it was the right idea. Just way too many EMAs below. What was this pump on? This is on the 5-minute. This is a 30 minutes of pumpage. This could just be retesting, testing liquidity, so to speak. Oil. UVXY finally below the pivots, but bottom wick at support, more support below. I don't think I trust you anymore, UVXY. 52.25. Fill. Pathetic. Pathetic. Whatever. I'm over it. Fucking over it. Alright. Oh, I just wrote head and shoulder. Head and shoulder. Head and shoulder. head and shoulders here. And we're in effect, I guess. Want you to short it, baby. Oil continuing to the downside might push us further up. I took my profit. I'm fine with it. Oil up, market up, 61 now. Oh, and it was resistance after all. Sorry, longs. I hope you took your profit. We're just creating a downtrend, you guys. Let's not get too excited. I do like what I see from the VIX. It's a little crowded, and we're over 17. Still don't know why a VIX over 17 can take us to all-time highs when we hit it prior at VIX 16. But as VIX confirmed over 17, I feel less and less inspired to chase the long. I know we're just kind of stair-stepping up. I mean, just look at the freaking 15. We may come back to test, the 600s, but so far, 580 is really like the high water mark. Let's see. See what happens. Let's see. We got the 2-minute. Yeah, still pushing the 561. We have defeated that 15-minute EMA demon. Defeated. 10-minute on 5-minute. Oh, look at that 5-minute cluster. That's pretty much where our entry was. 555. I bought it. Oh, I bought it 530. About way down there. 5-minute is a very curious thing. Hard to know. Still battling this right shoulder that totally played out like I said it would. I didn't even believe it. I'm not shorting it. I don't know if you guys can see. Just triple checking. Yes, you can see my P&L for the day. 346 on a day one XFA. Not a bad first effort. Over here on my MyFundedFutures builder, had an excellent day. 435.40, 435 plus 346. That's a lot of repeating numbers. We'll just. My brain doesn't want to do it. Okay. $781. Take it. We get a massive cascading dip down. I could be tempted to fuck around and find it. Down here again in the 500s. 500's very, very bouncy. 520, 510. Very bouncy. Prior SR. What was prior resistance in the overnight has support in the daytime. I guess it was a little bit rejecty from the 500s as well. Look at all this that happened. It's on a 5-minute chart. We SR flipped, tested, held. Bullish. VIX, downside. Oil, downside, but it has 95 to test. I don't even like the long here, guys. So many green candles, it's hard to fight it. I definitely don't like the short. Be curious if we get to the 80s. UVXY, sticky above. revisit our rocket scooter levels up in UVXY. We're above 36. 36 is the bottom of this block. Suppose that losing that 36, it's also the bear zone top. Like there's confluence there for the UVXY to have a little bit of a push. Right? That should be just down to 36. What happened back at 30? We got below. That was really the biggity bounce. Was this like inverse head and shoulders off of things. Boing, boing, boing. Heading downside. Didn't even make it up to 70s. Well, anyways, like I said, $700, $780 on the day, $781. I don't know what I'm touching my ear for. I just realized that my clock ended like an hour ago. It pretty much goes without fail that I jump on stream and all of my ear people die. Oh, hey, Ryan Cohen. People in eBay bought $0 discounts. Here's eBay Insider sold more than. Oh, word. Ryan Cohen, get him. Get him. Let's see what's going on in GME. This is just fucking around. Yeah, we'll do it over here. GME. Above 25. At the high of the day. Ryan Cohen declaring war. Didn't really get anywhere interesting. 26 is cool, but I like the structure of the move. Very bullish. This is a nice test. If you want to get into some GME, this is your chance. This is your chance. I'm just saying. Look at the market pushing. We're up in the 70s. 71.75 current resistance. 72 now. Above the resistance, but wicking. Above resistance, but wicking. You guys see. What a boost. There's that push to 75. I still have my doubts about 80. That's cool. Just felt like we briefly pushed to the 80s, 85 even. Right shoulder thesis holds. That's the 5-minute chart now. Don't like it long or short. Still, no confluence. Oil's still over 95. Not along. Holding the 70s is cool. UVXY getting a little bit of a dump. That's pushing us up to 80. Interesting. Oil dumpy too. Could have held the long. Could have held it. Could have held it. Filled it at 52. Lepic's dump didn't last long. nobody talking to me. Left 30 points on the table. Flirting with 80s. See what's up on the Mac Daddy chart. Is NVIDIA finally getting this shit together? Heading high? Nope. NVIDIA, not any chippers. Interesting. Probably Microsoft. I got SPY near the pre-market high. Not quite at the high of day. Yeah. 732.50. Wow, we just turned into Phantom of the Opera. Or is this the beginning of Thriller? Wah, ah, 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 ah. Hey. How about aggressive industrial dark synth? Is that not what I'm listening to? Let's try this one. Yeah, it's the same thing. Mm. 80s horn. Pit of Fire synth metal. Yes, please. Who is this? Who are we listening to? White Bat Audio. Shout out. Already subscribed. Yeah. This is now just a reminder. This music makes me want to short all-time highs. So everybody, be careful. If you have the same experience as me, and hearing some kick-ass metal makes you want to go fucking for blood, just turn down your volume. That's all I got to tell you. Oh boy. Turn on the metal. Do we go short? Oh, to the beat! I love it when it goes to the beat! I didn't take the trade, but I called it out. You're welcome. I turned on the metal, and the blood started flowing. 8 whole points. There's so many songs happening. Okay. That's a pre-market high rejection on SPY for those of you playing along at home. Let's do some, you know what? SPY has just crushed all of our levels. Let's do some charting over here on the SPY chart. Okay. This is SPY. Give me a little bit of a range bound. You see how we played in the ranges? See how we played these ranges on the daily? We've gapped way above. So, obvious place for a range. Bottom of the gap. And I reckon, top of this candle. What do you say? Pretty good range there, huh? Pretty good range. Pretty good. Look at that EMA bounce. Damn! So, between 732.62 and 727.78, that's going to be our range for the week, I think. You know, we could maybe even go down to 724. The video. Us. Highly sus. Near the bottom. While the market's near the high. What does that tell you? Oh, it's just a giant bull flag. I don't like how they play 2 metal songs simultaneously. That doesn't make it more metal. It's not twice as metal if you just layer 2 songs on top of each other. It's just difficult to hear. Gothcore, metalcore. Music to break bones. Damn. All right, blockbuster hip hop, sure. Oh, that EMA really held. Look at the EMA cluster here. Maybe we get another shot at the pre-market high. Great buy right there if anybody took that long. 60-cent bounce on the SPY. Back to the Daddy Mac chart. Beep. Head and shoulders getting smoked over here. Market so strong, it says fuck your head and shoulders. Probably worthy of a chartreuse line, I reckon. This is hard flippage. Hard flippage. Almost to the penny on those two wicks. So that 500 SR flip from this morning. Fucking cool, y'all. Cool when that works like that. Flipped it. Held it since we've held that level 514 since 10:40 a.m. Just tested it at 12:55 p.m. Biggity bounce. Good shit. Still think it's a short from the 80s. That's just, based on the double top, double head and shoulders these. And again, we could go all the way up and test the 610s. 610s would not be out of the question on a long side. Again, pre-market, all that happened. We're not yet. And I'll be honest with you guys. If we don't get above this pre-market level at some point this week, I will be very concerned for further upside, even though I would love to see the NQ at 30,000, 300,000. This move up has been so sus. And one day, there will come a day where we will hit a new all-time high in the pre-market. We will fail to breach it in the regular market. We might even test it again in the overnight session. We failed to break that pre-market high for like a couple of days, and that's the fucking high, the high, until proven otherwise. And that's where people will start to pile in shorts. Now, will those shorts propel the market higher because every buyer needs a seller, and then when they just keep meeting them higher and higher and higher, the market just keeps going higher and higher? Market maker always wins. I don't know the answer to that. I really don't. Testing the top of the left shoulder. We just busted above the top of the left shoulder. We're above 80s now. Big push. Big push. Big push up to 90s. VIX holding still. Oil holding still. I do not completely understand this move. Back to the back daddy chart. Who's doing that? Huge, so strong. Oh, it was NVIDIA finally figured its shit out here at this little like interim bottom in the middle of its big old bull flag. That's a pre-market high breach and fail on SPY. Heads up, watch your longs. Definitely need to confirm above. I could even chase along from here. You could even use this as your long entry off this 731.60 tap on SPY. We might be going way higher, guys. This could be our chance to try and breach the high. We're only about 30 cents away on the QQQ chart. ES still 9.5 points away from its high. That's that pre-market business again. Yes, or maybe more so the overnight business, since it didn't count in the pre-market. It was technically the overnight. The overnight oats. We're above the pre-market high. Longs might work more here. The NQ is a little stuck though. SPY getting continuation while NQ stalls. What does that mean? That bad? Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. Do you see this head and shoulders even here on this chart? Here, I'm going to do an impression of the NQ chart. Ready? With a little shoulder, and it's got an extra hand above the shoulder. One hand. Head and shoulders plus hand. New chart pattern. You heard it here first. Head, shoulders, and hand. It's the head and shoulders, but also a hand scrubbing the shampoo into your dandruff-ridden scalp. UVXY is bouncing. Just this move, again, highly sus. This whole move with the pre-market, all-time high, overnight all-time high. Why isn't that the pre... Why isn't this the pre-market high? This was, oh, it was midnight. It was seriously overnight that we did the highs. We hit the real all-time high at 11 yesterday. What? It's the daily. Not telling that story. This is really confusing, guys. Sorry, I'm on the 1 minute chart over here. 5 minutes. Okay, now we can really see. All-time highs were hit in the daytime session at 10:50 a.m. 10:50 a.m. was our all-time high. We have then failed below pre-market high, but not that far below. Potential short entry is pre-market high battles on the SPY. I'm not shorting it. This is a very toppy looking pattern on the QQQ. I'm not shorting it. This candle, nice long top wick, indicates sellers are present all the way up. Almost all the way up to the high. They were not there before. They showed up a little late to the party, and now they're saying, hey, you buyers, we are still up here, just a little higher though. Now, you break above the top of that wick, and I don't see anything holding us back from the high. So 692.65 on the QQQ is your indicator for more highs on the day. We want this. Remember, here last night at whatever, 7:10 a.m. So while SPY, made its all-time high at whatever 10:50 a.m. What was happening at 10:50 a.m. on the NQ? We're down here-ish on the QQQ. 10:50. We did get good and we got up there. We did not breach the high at this 10:50 candle. We did briefly touch it, however, at 12:10 p.m. is when we made our daytime high. Note we are well below pre-market high on the Qs and on SPY. EMA cluster test on the SPY, another long entry potentially. Qs, however, not with the same EMA stack on the 5. That's just on the 1 minute over there on SPY. Okay, and let's go back to our still at the top of the range on SPY. Qs, pretty good rejection. Pretty good off of this little gravestone doji combo here. Hanging man gravestone tells the story. Ooh, okay, slowing down. Market's definitely slowing down. We should be coming out of lunch here pretty soon. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. BRB. Dad, why do you cough so much? Don't worry about it, kids. Dad's fine. NVIDIA finding resistance here at all-time highs. So there's my head and shoulder on the 5-minute. Let's draw a little bit of the extension. Guess I'll use a trend line. So from the shoulder, get that volume on the VIX. There's the hand. Gonna be smaller. That's the thesis. The hand is pretty much like at the head level. This is just a shot in the dark. Clearly this is a trend up. So if you're shorting this, so sorry. Watching VIX really close here. What the heck is it doing? Tempted to hit a short up here. What's the VIX doing? Oil's at 95. 94.99 now. And now a complete collapse of oil is really good for the market. Oh, VIX up, oil bounce. I'm in a short.
Filled.
Short in the all-time highs. Like the top wick. I'm only gonna risk the top of the range. See the curve on the VIX and the bounce on the oil. I just said sorry if you're shorting. I said that. Uh-oh, VIX rejected. Uh-oh. Watch out for the big stick, y'all. Wow, that VIX rejection. Brutal for my short thesis. Open that up a little bit. Looking for a top wick to form on this candle. That's the top wick I wanted. I added. No push down on that though. The VIX bounce. Watching, this is the chart that I'm watching right now, guys. This right here. Shorten the all-time highs to our entry. Green.
Order filled.
Took off one.
Order filled.
Took off two. Those are in profit. Oh, I guess that was maybe a $6 loss for a 346. Seeing the VIX bounce. Seeing the oil bounce. There we go. There we go. Now we're testing the bottom EMA. Been riding this thing all day. It's a very reasonable place to take profit. Also a trend line test. What is the VIX doing though? All right, I took my profit. We were just riding the EMA up. That's just a smart scalp. I believe that's an $8 profit, y'all. Shorting the all-time high for $8. That's a good close. That's a good close on the trade. I got filled at 88. Short. So that's shorts from 89, 90, 94. Yeah, they were close out on profit. All right, good deal. There's that push to the highs. Watch out below. Watch out above. Watch out above if you're short. The whole head and shoulders with the hand is now getting tested. Testing the tip of the fingers of the hand. What's going to happen? Rocky's going to get worried. That's what's going to happen. What's going to happen, guys? What's going to happen? All-time highs. Perhaps. Again, the pre-market still above 600 here. 640 is really where the really ultimate final boss is. Nope, there's breaking above. Not shorting that 600 break. No. No, no, no. Really, really interesting price action. That break above was a little unexpected for me. Now we're at the top of that shoulder from the pre-market. Right shoulder test pre-market. I like what I see. You know what? It's bullish. Can't argue with it. It's bullish. Breaking above is very bullish. All right. Quick break. Be right back. Look at the push. So much for the hand and fingers, or is it happening now? Still struggling at 600, I see. But look at that bottom candle. It tried to sell, but it bounced hard off the EMA. VIX waking up at 17, though. Interesting.
Order
I'm
filled.
short 2 micros. That pre-market high is still waiting over there, but I see the resistance here.
Order
Not a 1 there. That's just a de-risk. There's the move we were really waiting for. Cut that first one a little too fast. Oh, under 17 on the VIX. Let's watch what happens at 17. That would really invalidate this whole theory about us pushing down from the head and shoulders of the pre-market. Who's gonna ride that EMA all the way? It initially bounced. Nice push down. Still bottom wicking near the EMA. What's going on over here with these EMAs on the 15? Or on the 5. Could just be the 5-9 tap. Look at the bounce happening. I'm noticing. We're above the EMA on the 2. VIX 17 decision point. Well, 95.38. Bouncing. 47. Pretty big bounce on oil. Something could be up here, guys. There's the VIX at 1704. That's the move we wanted. Let's take this at least down to the 90s. 91 now. Okay. 92.75. 87 would be the logical take profit point. It is just 1 micro. I'm not trying to change the world here. Not staying for a long time, just staying for a good time. Took my profit there. Didn't even make it down to 87. I got filled at 93. And now we bounced. That's how we do it. We just scalping. We just scalping. Dang, look at the bounce on the 5-minute. That was really just a 600 test from above, and it passed. Passed the test. Yowza. All right. It was a great short, though. It played out perfectly. Entries, exits, all provided live here on the YouTubes. Oh, VIX 17, still consternation. 612-ish, currently our 611 maybe might be our resistance level there. Man, that was a good trade. Whew, that feels good. Now below the 600, again, 587 was my true target. Took it out just based on how I saw the market moving. Thanks for joining us today on Trading for All Audiences. 377.10 plus 435.40. Let's do the math. 435.40 plus 377.10. 812.15. We've broken the 800 level. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna call it a day. Look at the short playing out. Oh, so exciting. My head and shoulders with an outstretched hand theory might just hold some water. Outstretched hand above the head. It's like a Michael Jordan. It's a Jordan dunking. Bullish, I would say. You even got 2 legs. Oh god. Oh god, we're gonna draw. We're gonna draw because I think this is good to have. I guess Michael Jordan is a bearish chart. It's a reverse Michael Jordan. I guess that's noteworthy too. Alright, come on, give me a pen. Give me a pen. Reverse MJ. The reverse MJ. Bearish, I guess. We'll see. We'll find out. It's just a slam dunk right there. It's a head and shoulders with the basketball. That was the theory behind the short. Oh, I love it when a theory plays out. We are still riding the EMA. You can't fight that 5-minute 9 EMA. Shout out LED. Review of that level. Okay. 8 EMA. Ardone. You're riding the 8 all the way up after the 20 cross and tap. That was game set match. Okay. Testing the basketball of the MJ bearish formation. VIX heading down. Human EMA providing resistance now. That's new. That's different. You could call that a change of state. I don't totally know what that means, but I feel like that applies. Not going short. We are below the 600 level. Round number. Round numbers tend to have a psychological level, sort of like psychological resistance and support. So a recapture of 600 would be bullish, even though we have clearly like hit some resistance up here in the 610s. Reminder, this Michael Jordan pattern is on the head and shoulders of the overnight pre-market. So Jordan did launch from the SR flip, but so far, I mean, MJ can fucking do anything, but he can't get it into the hoop. You know what? We'll even draw. Last one, last thing. There's your hoop. Hooping. Jordan. Launching. Can he get us to the all-time high in the hoop? Doesn't look like it. Bearish, the MJ pattern is. VIX, however, fucking around at 17. Previous day open. Could be a little bit of a false sweep here under 17, only to bounce again. That would be potentially this all-time high rejection again. Let's see what happens. I'm with you for probably 5 more minutes. Not going to take any more trades, I don't think. Love Trade C. This is our funded account with no balance whatsoever. We're on the MNQ. Tempted to short it from the MJ pattern. All right, I shorted 2 micros from the MJ pattern rejection. You guys see that? In the red. Now we're green. Did that close it? It did not close it. Closed one. Gave me negative 73 cents on that close. That's weird. Seeing oil getting a little poppy here while the VIX did hold 17. Whoa. Some velocity coming in here. VIX rejected its pivot. Added. Lost my squawk. Don't know where my earbuds are. Weird. And the oil rejection happening. Okay, risking 85. If we're at the high, we're not even risking that much. Love trade C. MJ pattern, what's gonna happen? VIX not helping, oil not helping, but sticky. Added a couple more there at resistance. Do not want to see any breaks above this little group of wicks. The red to show up on this candle. There's the red. Didn't last long. Not super bearish. Okay, now we're in profit. Now we're in profit. Closed 3 out of 4. Still at a loss. Come on. Come on. I guess the fills are probably more accurate than I'm accustomed to on Trade C, which is why. Alright, I'm flat there. We're up $2.90. VIX not doing what it's supposed to do. Oil not doing what it's supposed to do. None of that is bearish this market. We got to be really mindful of our thesis here. It's still long. It's still a long market. But we did make $2.90 on stream. Popping the cherry, if you will, on this funded seat 50K funded account. Seeing how the MJ chart versus, it's actually like the defender is like on his heels and he's gonna like come up here and block the shot, pin it against the glass kind of thing. $600 test here. Oil's holding its level. $100 seems to be rejecty. $95.23 on oil. That's gonna push us up. That's an oil rejection pushing us up. VIX interesting. Watching 600. Better to short again. Yep. I'm short from 60 something. Oh, it's because they're taking out dollar commissions on micros. Okay. Okay, watching oil really close here. I don't want to draw. I want to move things and understand what's happening in the market. Is the MJ pattern bearish? Is it bullish? I need to know. I need to find out. Last trade of the day for me here, guys. Is it gonna go red or green? What's gonna happen to I1 Micro? 95.09 on oil, 95.07. Thesis is starting to look weak. Yep, looking weak. Watching this all the way up to like 610, 611. Don't want to see it really squeeze over there. Oh boy, there's the squeeze happening. Added 2 more up there. Don't squeeze me out. Don't squeeze me out. Short 3 micros here. Definitely have to justify the $3 of commissions that I paid the fake market makers. Wow, look at the bouncing happening here. We'll just ride in the EMA upside. It's funny when you see it get all stretched out. Oh, I like the red there. I like the red there. I'm out of 2. In profit. Stop loss. At break even. Oh, the last trade of the day paying. I love it when we get paid. Taking my last profit there. $34.94 on the day. Check out the close. VIX did do the bouncy bounce, but I don't fucking trust any shorts up here, guys. MJ pattern TBD. We don't know if it's bearish or bullish yet. Tune in tomorrow on Trading for All Audiences to find out. You just saw me take 6 some odd trades, 3 trades, whatever. $35 profit. It is not a lot of money, but it is money, and it's in a funded account. Thank you for joining me. Let's check back on that MJ pattern tomorrow and see how it plays out. Was it really marking a lower high and we're not going to breach this pre-market high? That's my theory. That's the theory. All right, find out again tomorrow on another exciting edition of Trading for All Audiences. Adios. See you tomorrow.